Hi, connection. Good morning, everybody. I'm waiting to have a person. I'm waiting to have like one person or two people to join. Then we'll talk about this subject. I thought it necessary to do this live stream because if I had to do a video addressing it, it might not be touching compared to having this session with you. So yeah. Where are my people? Where are my people? If you're awake, please wake up. If you're about to sleep, don't sleep yet. I want to talk about fear. Oh, one person has joined. So let me know who you are. This one person who has joined, let me know who you are. And then if you are one of those who are having issues with fear, we're going to address that part of it. So let me know. You can give me a hi with your name, and so I can acknowledge you for joining. So thank you for joining anyway, but give me a hi on your name. Give me a hi on your name. And are you part of those who are afraid? Because I'm going to ask some serious questions, and based on those questions, I'm going to address the fear part to swimming. Hi. How do I pronounce your name? Mia, right? Baby, M-I-E is Mia, right? So like M-I-E. Mie. Is it Mia or Mia? Or me? All right. Hi, Coach Victor. Hope you are doing good. I'm doing fantastic. I woke up not long ago and I came to meet messages, comment on fear. And I want to address the fear part. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. If yes, is it me or Mia or Mie? Please let me know which one it is. Okay. Okay, so me, thanks for joining. Thanks for that correction. I truly appreciate it. Me, are you part of those who are afraid of water? Or are you part of those who are afraid? I remember you asked me or to teach you some things. Is it which strokes and techniques did I teach you? Did you comment that I should teach? So me, okay, Jasmine. Is it Jasmine, I suppose? Thanks for joining. Is it Jasmine, I suppose? Jess. I see Jess. Is it Jasmine, I suppose? If it's Jasmine or just me, please correct me if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Or I should just say Jess. If Jess, then that's cool. All right, 4 people have joined. Please let me know who you are so I can acknowledge you appropriately. Just me. Okay. Great. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. Jasmine, are you afraid? Let me know if you are. And me, are you afraid as well? Let me know if you are. Today, I'm here to just talk about fear and address it. I'm an Indian. Okay, all right. Are you male or female? Yes, just me. Are you male or female? I have fear of water. All right, I'll address it. So please stay. Okay, don't go nowhere. Stay. Female, awesome. Please stay. Don't go anywhere. Today, I'm gonna address the fear part to swimming, and I know so well that it's gonna bless you. I know so well that it's gonna bless you. I know so well that it's gonna bless you. All right. So since the two of you are here, me, are you afraid? Are you afraid of water? If yes, let me know. Me, are you male or female also? The reason I'm asking these questions, if you are male or female, is because of what? If you are a male, your body type has a way it works in water. And if you are, that's great. So let me start the fear part. Let me start the fear part. Baby, please can you help me with that? I'm kind of afraid. I can swim, but with a lot of apprehension. Okay, okay. I got you. 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 So I'll give you clarity. Yeah. Now, learning how to swim is not our primary language. Learning how to swim is not our primary language. And I'm going to ask both of you, what are your primary language? Me, are you also an Indian? And what's your primary language? Jasmine, are you an Indian? What's your primary language as an Indian? All right, a third person has joined. Thanks for joining. You can give me a like on this live stream. Ivorian. Oh, so you're in Africa. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Hindi. Okay. So Ivorian, you speak what? Spanish, is it? Primary language is French. Awesome. Awesome. So listen to this. Since you're an Ivorian, your primary language is French. Have you thought about going to learn Spanish or English? It will be difficult. It will be difficult. It will be difficult. And just as well, since you are a Hindi, you will struggle with speaking English, is it? So you'd have to learn English, right? So since you will struggle with that, it becomes a secondary language. That's the first thing that we have to look at when we want to talk about swimming. Learning how to swim is our secondary language. And going to learn a secondary language can be difficult. It can be difficult. If this makes sense, please give me a thumbs up. I'm just saying this to help psych your mind about swimming. I've not even talked about water yet. Yeah? I've not talked about water yet, but if what I just said makes sense, please let me know by either a yes or a thumb up. And like I said, learning how to swim is a secondary language for us. For fishes, it's their primary language. In fact, fishes were made out of water. If a fish doesn't swim, the fish is malfunctioning. It makes sense. Awesome. Thank you. So if a fish doesn't swim, the fish is malfunctioning. If you don't speak your primary language, you are malfunctioning. But we had to learn how to swim. So it's a secondary language for us. So since it's a secondary language for us, the thought of the unknown, the thought of what might happen, the thought of whatsoever, like somebody will say, come what may, let me just learn swimming. Right? That alone can so eat into your mind, you begin to have fears. Right? You begin to have fears. So yes, learning how to swim is a secondary language. Bear that in mind. And bear it in mind also that it's going to be difficult. And since it's going to be difficult, what do? When I'm going to learn how to swim or going to swim, I go with the mindset that though it is difficult, I will begin to consider it as something that is easy. And I'll consider it as something that I want to enjoy or I am enjoying. When you consider it like that, it's going to help you. Apologies on that. My internet just keeps reconnecting. Apologies on that. It's a secondary language for us, and going to do it is going to seem difficult. But for you to have your hand on it, then yes, you have to consider it as a secondary language. And though it is difficult, it's something that you're going to put your mind to doing it and enjoying it. That's true. But I think the hard part is convincing yourself that you won't die. 100%. I will talk about the fear part. certain things that is very critical to the fear part. That's why I'm still talking about this, okay? Now, the question I want to ask is that me and Jasmine and the third person who is joining, who is in, please let me know who you are so I can acknowledge you properly. I'm talking about fear. Fear. I'll address this. Forgive me if it keeps reconnecting. My internet is just messing me up today. Right? So I'll address this part, the panic part, okay? And right now, let me address it, okay? It may sound like it is easy said than done, but listen, the best remedy for panic is not to panic. You see, the reason I spoke about learning how to swim or swimming being your secondary language is that I said something earlier that our body type helps us to swim and swim well if we understand it. Our body type. Now, you being a female, buoyancy requires that you float easily. Buoyancy requires that you float easily. You being a female. Buoyancy requires that, or buoyancy gives you the opportunity to float easily. So because buoyancy gives you the opportunity to float easily, without help of wall, without support, I am able to float swimming. It's other stage, I can't even float. All right, I'll address it. I'll address it appropriately. Yeah, both of you are female, so this should help you, right? It is believed that women have high level of fat in their body. It is believed that women have like 70% fat in their body compared to the level of muscle they have in their body. So with this percentage of fat in your body, you should float easily. You can just leave yourself and float on your back without any stress at all. But fear can get you to not do that. So listen, the best remedy for panic is not to panic. I've done a video on how to stand. Please check it. How to stand in my link. I've done a video on that. Please check it and watch it over and over again. But I'll say this. Anytime you feel like you are sinking, swimming, allow yourself to sink. Why? Because when you allow yourself to do that, you are very mindful of yourself. So in swimming, being mindful of yourself is so important. So important. The reason for the wall-to-wall issue and the panic is that many times when we are unable to hold our breath well or regulate our breath, once we are going on a stretch and we feel like, and we don't come out to breathe or take in breath, then there's a panic. Because definitely you feel like you're out of breath. And once you feel like you're out of breath, there's going to be a struggle. But even in that struggle, if you can keep calm, if you can control yourself, you'll be good. Now let me talk about the fear part. The question I want to ask is that, what are you really afraid of? Is it water? Hey Siri, put my hey Siri, because I'm doing a
It will come as a message.
step.
This is the sun.
Guys, please give me a second. I beg you. Please give me a second. I want to sort something out a bit. Where is it?
Hey Siri, it's like a moon. Kindly on my do not disturb.
Is it the focus?
I think so. Where's the message? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. All right, good. Thank you. I don't know if I have. Please give me a second. Please give me 1 second. I hope I still have his number here. Second.
Let me do the
I don't have. Let me look for the number. Please give me a second. All right, guys, I'm back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate your patience. Okay. Now let me talk about the fear part, right? The question I ask is, what are you really afraid of? Is it height? Is it deep, the depth? Is it the dark? Okay, Jasmine said, I'm a beginner and I'm able to learn the wall kick and floating since 3 days. I'm trying, but I can't. Me says, I think it's not being able to raise my head at the exact moment I start to lack air. Awesome, awesome. I will address that. I will address these things. But let me finish the fear part, okay? And if you can answer me as well, I'll be very glad. The question is it water that you are afraid of? Because you drink water, you bath water. Why are you afraid of water? But are you able to answer me? If you're able to, I'm so glad. Why are you afraid of water? Think about it. The reason I'm saying that is that many times the things that we think we are afraid of is not what we are afraid of. That's what I've come to believe. I've come to believe that because it gives me a strong my mental capacity is strong because I believe that this is not what I'm afraid of. Because I know that that's not what I'm afraid of. Because I know what I'm really, truly afraid of. So let me tell you this. It is not water that you are afraid of. It is not drowning that you are afraid of. Because you drink water. You bath water. So it is not any of that you are afraid of. The question is, how often do you go to the pool? How often do you go to swim? If you don't go to swim often, then there's no point in putting your heart and your mind to fear of water. Should really kill you faster if truly you are afraid is the one you drink. Because the one you drink even chokes you. And at those times when the one you drink chokes you and really chokes you, you are really hurt. You feel it. Every human being is afraid of is fear of death. Every human being is afraid of death. But see, the amazing thing is that death doesn't come in its own glory and want to just take you away or just want to make you feel like, oh, I'm afraid, death, I'm here, take me away. Death creeps through things. If you begin to feel like you're afraid of water, then ask yourself this question. What truly is making me be afraid of water? Because if you are afraid of water, then first of all, I would say a form of seed has been thrown to you and you've accepted it. What is that seed? Either you have heard somebody drown. My network is messing. Okay. If you agree with what I've said, sense. It has to make sense. It has to make sense. They are gone. So yes, what we are afraid of is not water, because we drink water. What we are afraid of is fear of death. Fear of death. Fear of death. And we have to really learn to get rid of fear of death. We have to learn to get rid of fear of death. Even though the slightest thing will make you be afraid. Be afraid of death. James is not answering. Even though the slightest thing will make you be afraid. The slightest thing will make you be afraid of height. And you won't climb anything. The slightest thing will make you be afraid of dark. And you won't go into the dark. The slightest thing. Slightest thing. Slightest thing. But I will leave you with this. I'll leave you with this. Make it an effort, an exercise to every day proclaim or affirm with yourself that I refuse to fear. I refuse to be afraid. I refuse to fear. I refuse to be afraid. I refuse to fear. I refuse to be afraid. If you do that, it will go a long way to help you. Try it out. It works. It works. It works so well. Try it out. Every day, speak it out. Anytime you encounter something that sounds like fear, say, I refuse to fear. I'm not afraid. Say it. I have a lesson today, and I'll definitely try it. Yeah, try it. Try it. But before you do that, what I've just said, proclaim it. I refuse to fear. I refuse to fear. The more, you see that you begin to feel a little heat in your chest. It means that fear is being pushed out of you gradually. Gradually. Fear is being pushed out of you gradually. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And then I will do another live stream possibly, so we can have a proper work on our whichever stroke and breathing technique you want to learn from, right? I'll do another live stream. But if you really enjoy this live stream, please let me know. Give me a thumb up. Give me a thumb up. And please like the video. It's my feed day in swimming. Can say how it's my feed day in swimming. Can say how can float without any support. Okay, so listen. Once again, both of you are female, so floating shouldn't be a problem for you. When you say floating, is it just floating on your back? Is it just floating on your back, or which one? Is it floating through gliding, or just floating on your back? Let me know. If it's floating on your back, I'll show you something to do. Front. Floating on the back. Okay, so Jez is front. Me is floating on the back. Okay. So, sorry. My internet is messing me up. All right. So, if floating on your front is what the issue is, I'll do a video for you. Okay. I'll do videos for you. Okay. I'll do videos for you. Yeah. But like I said, water is not what you're afraid of, but what you're afraid of is fear of death. And thank you too. You are very welcome. Be afraid of the fear of the unknown. You won't be afraid of that. Fear will. Another way to break fear very fast, allow yourself to jump into the deep end or just jump into the water. Thank you all for joining. I truly appreciate it. Thank you all so much. I really enjoyed this time and conversation. You have a beautiful time. I truly appreciate it. Bye.